In this gravel-bound video, we're out at the beach. A few hours drive west from home, and we were at Ocean Shores, Washington, located on the Pacific coastline of Washington State. Enjoy with us in this video as we take in some of the unique sights and enjoy the sandy beaches here at Ocean Shores.
Shores, baby.
Coming into Ocean Shores, May 18th, 2023. Wait. And Emily. And Danny. 61 degrees.
We have arrived here at Ocean Shores, Washington. After a 2-hour drive west from home, I was ready to get out of the car and stretch my legs a bit. Let's go explore down this beach trail a little. Just walking on the beach trail right here behind the resort. I can hear the surf out there. Let's see what we can find. This is pretty neat. Oh yeah, here we go. Ocean Shores, Washington. Not bad. We're here mid-May, and the weather is just fine. Light breeze, 60 degrees. It's a pretty nice beach experience for me. I'm used to visiting the beach when it's hot, so this is nice. For this trip, we decided to upgrade from our usual travel accommodations, a tent, and rented a condo for the night. The Canterbury Inn was clean, dog-friendly, and enabled a very comfortable and relaxing experience at the beach.
Oh, what? Dog balls? Pet blanket? Nice. Designated pet towels?
The condo had a fully stocked kitchen with fridge and freezer, coffee maker, full-size stove and oven, and even dishes in the cabinets. This place would be enjoyable to live at. The large picture window in the bedroom looked out over the green space behind the resort. Ah, this place was quiet, the breeze is cool, and the air was fresh with the scent of the Pacific Ocean. After getting the car unloaded and settled into our room for a bit, Danny and Emma were also keen to explore on the beach trail. Between the dunes and the condo was a few hundred yards of sand dunes and coastal vegetation. There was a nicely maintained trail cut through the trees and grasses that meandered its way through the tree line and out into the grass-covered dunes. It was quite peaceful walking around back here, with the only sounds being the roar of the ocean and various songs from the birds. In a few weeks, the tourist season will be in full swing here in Ocean Shores, but here in mid-May, things were still quiet and the crowds were absent. We had a great time stumping along around the shoreline vegetation behind the hotel. After a while, we made our way back to our room and started to think about plans for dinner. Even though we had a whole kitchen, we were in relaxation mode and thought it was more appropriate to get takeout tonight. But first, let's explore around the town of Ocean Shores and maybe even check out the beach this evening.
All the pirate flags?
Ocean Shores is a beach and tourist community, and as is often the case in such locations, there were some unique houses and decor to be seen in the community.
There's a deer on the road.
Ocean Shores deer.
Hola.
It turns out there's a large population of deer here in the Ocean Shores.
Have a good evening.
With limited numbers of natural predators and abundant vegetation, their numbers thrive.
There's been more deer out here in Ocean Shores than I've seen anywhere else in years.
Hello. Y'all seem pretty chill.
All right, we spotted a beach access road off the highway. Let's go check out the Pacific Ocean. Okay, wow. This was quite a nice experience this evening. Even though the surf was low, there was still a steady roar from the crashing waves and moving waters along the beach. Ah, the sounds of the beach immediately brings with it all the good feelings from previous relaxing trips out at the beach.
Ocean Shores. That's the Pacific Ocean. Beautiful. Here on May 18th, 2023. About 58 degrees. Woo! Love it. Car on the beach.
There are miles and miles of free public beach access here at Ocean Shores, where you can drive your personal vehicle out onto the sand and explore along the Pacific shoreline. After visiting the beach, we were hungry. It was time to get some takeout. We opted for fish and chips at Bennett's Fish House and were not disappointed. Bennett's is highly recommended by us. We had an exceedingly comfortable night relaxing here at the condo and began our day with a slow start on the couch this morning. It was so calm this morning here along the Pacific shoreline. At one point, a coyote walked behind the condo, casually exploring through the grasses, taking its time as it walked along. I get the feeling it is pretty quiet around here for most months of the year. All right, time to get up and start moving for the day. Let's go down to the beach trail and see what it looks like this morning.
It's a coastal marsh with black bear.
Danny spotted some hoof prints along the sandy trail. We know there's deer out here. Maybe we'll see one this morning out on the dunes. Woo-wee! Springtime is indeed here. The pine trees were primed with pollen and letting off big clouds as the branches were disturbed. My goodness, these evergreen trees can put off some pollen. Okay, back at the condo. We still had a few hours until room checkout, so let's get back to the beach this morning and explore the coastline some. Out in front of the inn was a quite intricately carved wooden statue of a crab, standing tall with its claws outstretched. At over 6 feet wide, even the smallest gnarly detail of crab anatomy could be captured by the artist. Very impressive work. I also like the phrase on the sign, "Can't be crabby at the Canterbury." Ha! We did find some deer at the beach this morning. Looks like one of them's even getting a bit ornery this morning. Emma was good and quietly observed the deer with us as they strolled on down towards the beach.
This is just a gangster walk. Yeah, you have to pick that up. Well, it kind of does.
Back at the beach this morning. Let's get the dog out, put our sandals on, and go wade out into the surf a little bit. Ha! It's been a few years since we've been out on the beach. Maybe even over a decade for Emma here. It is always fun getting out into the surf and having the ocean waves wash the sand between your toes.
Ocean Shores! What a place to visit! Beach stretches on for miles. That way too. I highly recommend it. It's been a while since I've had the waves wash over my feet.
Honestly, not as cold as I thought it was going to be.
Not warm.
I'm not going to go jumping. That wave was cold. That one wave was colder than the rest.
Your pants are wet. She looks cute as hell with her ears blowing outside the wind.
Wow, look at that! A bald eagle floating along the ocean breeze, looking for a morning snack here on the beach. We found a perch on some old driftwood. A great place to watch the waves roll in. Cool. A bald eagle on the beach. Man, I love it here in Washington.
Sun's out.
Sure like your birds. Are you a plover lover? Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Here at Ocean Shores, this Ocean Shores Highway is just beach access for miles. Here on a Friday morning in mid-May, not too many people at all. At least here on this part farther down the peninsula. Right at the start, there's quite a few people. Looks like maybe a kite festival or something's going on this weekend. But here, it's pretty quiet. Last night it was very quiet. Staying there in the Canterbury Inn was pretty nice. A little bit different than a normal camping trip that's kind of featured on this channel. But a stay in the hotel was real comfortable. Emma particularly enjoyed staying at the hotel, I think. Well, I think Danny and I liked it too. But Emma there, she particularly liked the hotel stay. Might have to do it again. All right, we're going to check out the beach a little bit and slowly make our way on home. All right.
We had a great time this morning, walking along the surf and exploring a little ways down the Ocean Shores Highway. I'm already looking forward to coming back to the beach again. Driving directly on the beach here at Ocean Shores was great fun. We arrived back at our hotel room before checkout time and got ready to depart on back towards home.
All right. Unpacked. It's a pretty good stay here at the Canterbury Inn in Ocean Shores. Highly suggested. I'll be right back, Emma.
Our trip out to Ocean Shores in midweek, May 2023, was a very relaxing experience, with relatively few folks out on the beaches and the streets around town mostly quiet. This place gets busy once the weather warms up, so we were glad to get in a visit to the beach before the crowds arrived for the season. Midway along the drive home, we pulled into a local private campground and day use area to park and stretch our legs for a little bit. The Friends Landing Campground, located directly on the banks of the Chehalis River, was a relaxing riverside spot to stop and watch the clouds go by for a moment. We spent some time ambling down a very peaceful trail along the small lake here in the campground, absorbing the rays of spring sunshine amongst the tall lakeside grasses. This was another great trip, getting out into the outdoors and exploring the natural areas of Washington State. Even though we did not travel on any gravel roads or trails this trip, I'm still counting this as a gravel-bound journey, as we drove for many miles on the sandy beaches here at Ocean Shores. If you enjoyed this video, press the like button and give us some feedback in the comments below. Subscribe to the Gravel Bound channel here on YouTube and press the notification button to get a heads up when future videos are posted. I try and regularly get new videos created and uploaded as we continue to experience the forests, mountains, and beaches here in Washington State. Visit gravelbound.com to see blog posts, photographs, and maps from this trip and others. Thanks for watching, and see y'all next time. And remember, going slow keeps the dust low.